And our job as parents is to instill in our children a resilience and a grit that allows them to trust that they can absolutely handle any negative emotion that comes along. Picture this. We're down 27 to 28 with only a few seconds left on the clock in a single elimination tournament. I'm coaching my 10-year-old son's basketball, and let me tell you, this was one of the most exhilarating experiences I've ever had as a coach, as a player. It was awesome. So the kids are kind of starting to freak out a little bit, right? Some of the kids on the bench, they're jumping up and down like they can't control their emotion. We've got to win this game. It's win or go home. A couple of kids on the court, they've already started crying, right? The emotion's so high, the tears are coming. I call a timeout. I'm a good coach, right? Or at least I think I am. I call a timeout. I gather the team together. I'm like, all right, boys, we've got this. You can win this game. Keep your head in the game. I get all the things that are probably meaningless, that I sound like the school teacher from Charlie Brown, wah, 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 wah. But I said it all. I said everything I was supposed to say, and I sent them back out on the court. One of my guys throws the ball into my son. He catches the ball. He dribbles around two defenders. He goes up for the shot. As time is running out, the ball floats off of his fingertips onto the backboard. It bounces around the rim gracefully 2 times, 3 times. And then it fell off to the right onto the ground. We lost. I can hardly talk about it now. I can still feel the pain and the emotion of the loss of that game. And I got to tell you guys, I walked those little 10-year-old basketball players back to the room where we give them their participation trophy, and it was a difficult moment, man. They're crying. I'm crying. I mean, I really wasn't crying, but I felt like I wanted to cry, and I had to say things that were encouraging to them, and I did, and we left, and everybody got their trophy, and my son and I got in the car, and we're driving home, and he takes his participation trophy, and he puts it up on the dash of my truck, and he goes, "Dad, I don't even know why I got this trophy. I don't even understand why they gave it to us." And I was a good dad, so I took that opportunity for a teachable moment, and I talked to him about his effort and the value of competition. I did the right thing in the moment. But I tell you what, after the fact, I really started to think, man, I don't know that I have a great answer for that question. I don't know I have a great answer for why they gave him a participation trophy. I'm sure that there's something that was going on in the mind of the organizers of that league. They wanted everybody to feel special. They wanted everybody to feel like, they did something valuable that season. But in the process, they probably did a disservice to my son and the rest of his teammates. Now, I know that might surprise you to hear me say that, but I'm going to tell you why I think it was a mistake to give them that trophy. And it comes down to this. There is a value to being uncomfortable. There's a value to being and feeling uncomfortable emotions. Losing sucks. It does. It does not feel good. And sometimes it makes kids feel the emotional sting of being uncomfortable. And parents concerned about self-esteem are not letting their children do the difficult things or experience difficult emotions. And as a result, we're developing adults who expect a lot out of life, who may not be willing to give much. And when kids are praised for everything and everybody's a winner every time, it reduces their desire to put in their best effort every time, and it reduces their ability to regulate their negative emotion. And our job as parents is to instill in our children a resilience and a grit that allows them to trust that they can absolutely handle any negative emotion that comes along, and they're going to be able to confront the inevitable challenges of life with confidence, no matter what comes their way. And so the ability to self-regulate and handle negative emotion is consistently identified as a central player in whether people are successful in business, in relationships, and really in life. So we've got to allow our kids to understand that being uncomfortable is just a part of regular everyday life, and they can indeed learn from those experiences and the losses that they experience, and that will help them grow as people. At the end of the day, we want to teach our kids we do not win every time, but we can learn every time.
Hey friends, we really hope you're enjoying the marriage conversations here on our A Better Us YouTube channel.
We have hundreds of more helpful marriage videos designed to give you hope and tools to make your marriage even better.
Right. And you can see just a few options we think you might like here and here. So keep exploring.
Oh, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here so you don't miss out on all the great marriage help we have coming your way all the time.